Attention. Wrestling as you know it no longer exists. We are now in control.
You guys sound like a bunch of bitchy little girls out here bitching about your title shot, you know that? Yeah.
Skyline showing off his ponytail.
But I gotta say, you guys both have valid points. I've been considering it both, and here's what we're gonna do tonight, right? Tonight we're gonna have a round-robin challenge, in which all three of you are gonna compete in a series of single matches, and the person with the best win-loss score at the end of the night will go on to face PW3, the PWR champion.
Alright folks, so what we're hearing is a round robin with three people. I only see two right now, but a round robin means everybody faces each other, and whoever has the best record wins.
Your opponent's coming on next. Your match is right now. Finish it, DJ.
Welcome to episode 2 of PWRtv Season 2. Dusty, Kaz Karter, the hood fella, about to make his PWR debut.
As you see, our ring announcer, PWR, his own Tom Sunquist, also known as Quest.
That's right, that's our ring announcer. That's the man who makes the theme music for PWR. Here we have two complete jobbers, Dusty.
The Job Squad.
The jobs are in the house tonight.
Well, you know, they say in Marquette and the UP they need more employment, they need more jobs, so we went and got some more jobs.
Scotty D and Jamie Race is what I believe them to be. Jamie Race right there closest to us, up on the ropes in his nice suit jacket and lightning tights.
The most crowdly adored jobbers I've seen in a long time too, I will give you that.
Oh, they're working the crowd. That's what they teach them in the wrestling school that they go to.
At the Jobber Squad.
Taught by a Doink the Clown, I've heard.
One of the 30,000 of them I've heard.
Yeah. And we're about to see the big man, Kaz Karter. The hood fella, Dusty. What do you know about the hood fella?
I don't know a whole lot about him yet, to be quite honest, but in the picture that we've seen on the screen, it looked like he carries a softball bat and beats the hell out of people with it.
He's a skid. Look at this guy. Look at the size of that guy, Dusty.
He's a monster.
Holy hell.
And his face shimmers.
He's got a gas mask on, Dusty.
Is he a prepper?
A prepper?
You know, doomsday?
A doomsday prepper? I think he's bringing the doomsday, Dusty.
You know, he's probably one of them guys you hire when the doomsday comes.
He's somebody you hire when you need a job done, I'd say, Dusty. Look at these. Well, actually, the other two guys are the guys you call when you need a job done, right, Dusty?
I know what you mean by getting the job done, though. It's just a double wink when you say the word job done.
Look at the mass of this man. Look at his arms.
What do you say if you're a police file with this guy? 6'3", 300-pound black man with a mask and a black hoodie.
Yeah.
That's the kind of guy you hire for a job, wink wink.
From Detroit, Michigan, Dusty, and you know how they are in the Detroit.
CNBC actually just told visitors Detroit is not safe.
Yeah, so we just start booking all their guys to come up here and cause trouble. Kaz Karter.
And you, I feel bad for these two jobbers.
Yeah. Well, it's 2-on-1, Dusty. I mean, how much more of an opportunity can you give a guy to get a win?
You know, but And you know, we got to work Kaz out once in a while if he's going to, you know, stay in shape.
Well, Kaz is about as big as they come. He's looked like if he played football, he'd be about the left side of the offensive line, Dusty.
The left side.
Or the whole left side.
Strong side.
Yes.
Yeah, that is a saying, you know that, right?
Nope.
That came from
totally off the top of my head.
Came from Remember the Titans.
Looks like
Kaz is definitely a Titan.
Scotty D's gonna get his first start in there against Kaz Karter.
Scotty D, not to be mixed up with FagoLovers.com.
No, but he might drink a soda pop from time to time, I imagine. You can't say he doesn't love it.
Look at Kaz, just one-handed manhandles this guy.
Let's take a look at that again, Dusty. Whips him into the rope, scoops him up with like a palm, and then just slams him down. I do that with my kids, Dusty, not with grown men.
And you know, I just want to let everybody know, we have no control over the replay. That is completely done by somebody else, and we don't even know.
Yeah, we get hacked into.
Damn people.
From the alternate dimensions.
But I gotta say, they do a good job. That was an amazing slam by Kaz.
They do a pretty good job. PWR, follow us on the Twitter if
we
you
do tweet.
Yeah, we tweet. And as a matter of fact, Twitter, I like to have the guys post a lot of information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on the Twitter. So follow us on Twitter for
Kaz with a big knee to the face, and that was brought to you by the tweet.
That was I don't think that guy has much of a face anymore after that maneuver, Dusty.
I didn't think that guy could run that fast in such
Looks
a small...
like he's got a scrape on his head or something, man. That might have.
Just look at this guy manhandling these two jobbers.
You know, I honestly thought maybe two guys, because this guy weighs about as much as two guys.
I think you need to put 5 against him.
Well, there's only so much in the budget. Though these jobbers work for about a cup of yogurt.
Fat-free yogurt.
Kaz Karter just waiting for the guys to get back in the ring, stalking them. Look at this. Scotty D doesn't even know where he's at anymore. Oh, yes, he does. Look at this now.
One of the jobbers is a fire out of his eye.
A little bit of work. Scotty D impressing. No, big clothesline takes him right down and out of his shoes, I think, Dusty.
He looks a little angry that he got hit in the face a couple times.
Possibly.
Look at how he gets up and just stares.
He's folded in half, Dusty. Are your legs supposed to be reaching up to your shoulders?
He can't use his legs right now, it looks like. He got hit so hard he went paralyzed.
Looks like he's shopping at the same ring gear place that a certain judge that we know.
That was one of the biggest spears I've ever seen.
He folded him in half, Dusty. He broke his legs.
I think nobody can believe what's going on right now.
Kaz Karter having his way with two men, and you usually gotta pay a certain fee to watch that kind of thing. Look at this now. My God.
I'm surprised he didn't go through the ring.
Up on the shoulders, Kaz Karter. We had the ring reinforced for Kaz Karter.
Not even for his slams, just for him to watch.
Yes, absolutely. We had the ground reinforced. Up next, Dusty, Silas Young. Did you see that?
Did you see the big guy jump?
Oh my God. And DDT someone's face.
That's what I'm saying. That's wild.
350 pounds flying through the air, driving your head down to the ground. That's it. We gotta win.
We need an ambulance out there, I think, Chief. But I don't want to pay for one.
When's the last time you seen two guys get double stacked in a wrestling ring, Dusty?
Kind of like an Oreo, if you think about it.
Kaz Karter, well.
Black ring.
Yeah, that's true.
That won't go any further.
I got you now. Let's take a look at this replay here. Kaz manhandling Scotty D.
That was, I think, right there. That knee to the face, I think that was it.
That guy was out. I don't even think he had another offensive maneuver for the rest of that match. Impressive debut for the monster Kaz, Dusty.
He completely just manhandled these
He manhandled him.
And then he turned him into an Oreo double stuffed.
And then he went and double stuffed their girlfriend backstage.
I'm sure of it. After that, they're probably not going to... I'm just going to shut up.
Lucky they didn't run into him in prison. Or he might have never mind.
Was he in prison?
I don't think so. They don't arrest anybody in Detroit.
That's true.
That's very true. Hey, he might have been the guy that stole your car, Dusty.
God damn it, I need to get out there.
Freedom Entertainment presents The Sheep with this new solo album, 20-something. 20-something and I pray featuring the new hit single, 20-nothing. And the underground club smash. Bump. The Sheep. 20-something, available March 4th, 2011 on iTunes, CD Baby, and Amazon.com. Freedom Entertainment. Know about it.
Gentlemen, good morning. What are you doing this early in the morning? It's barely 5 a.m. here. I'm out chasing some mountain lion. Catch me a bear. It's great. You know, they say in every endeavor, you gotta start at the bottom of the mountain and climb your way up. Well, as you can see, that's just what I'm doing.
Alright, it's main event time, Dusty Nuts. We got Bryan Skyline and Silas Young in a round robin challenge. And if ever there was a main event in PWR, this is a main event. And especially after last week, what happened, Dusty. Silas Young costing Skyline the match. We've seen that a little bit earlier in the preview.
Making it very hard for Skyline to be that mystery spot versus TW3.
Skyline's down one spot, as you can see right here. Hado up 1 spot, Silas at 0-0. If Skyline loses here tonight, he is out of the challenge.
Which will make Young, Hado, and Silas' match.
And even if he gets the win, that would mean somebody else has to, nobody can go undefeated in this for Skyline to have a chance. He's really in a bad position right now.
They call it a bad predicament.
A bad predicament.
It's predictable. And you know, guys, this is brought to you by the Masonic Square in Marquette, Michigan. Once again, the first time wrestling has been in Marquette in over a decade.
That's right. Marquette, Michigan. We are in the house, and we're in the house to stay. As here you see, unbeatable Bryan Skyline seems to be in a pretty confident mood after his kind of, I would say, a little bit of an upset last week to John Hado.
Well, you know, he's fighting the guy that cost the match for him, so he's probably not only electrified, but he's got a score to settle here.
You think this is just going to be an all-out fist fight here, Dusty?
Well, they both have multiple styles of wrestling.
They cost each other. They cost each other the title at the last event in the three-way against TW3, where TW3 won the title. Now, then they got into it at the intro of the opening promo of the last show. Then Silas cost Skyline the match. I mean, you gotta think that there's some major heat going on here.
Oh, and you know, even at the last event we did in Park River, Michigan, when Skyline came out to talk to Silas, Silas didn't want to hear it. And it seems like it's almost been...
I didn't even mention that.
I know, but it seems like it's been Skyline kind of taking the brunt end of Silas's anger for a while here.
Well, I think Silas has come back to make a statement. Obviously, these two broke into the region together. We've talked about that before. Silas helped Skyline get his first title in the area, and then was banned, and now back into the territory. Skyline was looking to re-up the partnership, to run the territory. Silas obviously has other plans.
Silas might be a little upset that he got the title unbeatable in the region that he got banned in.
He thinks he can one-up Skyline. We're going to find out right here as the music climaxes. We know Silas likes to make his fans wait. And what was that? He's coming out working the crowd, Dusty. This is a little out of character for Silas Young, I think.
Yeah,
high-fiving the fans and cheering for him. And
just because he's an angry guy don't mean he can't have some fans.
No Val Malone by his side either.
That is very surprising, and I think that's probably a very missed part of his act with a lot of these guys.
Oh, really? I was just told, Dusty, he was talking to one of our guys earlier on the show, asked where Val was. He said he told her to stay home.
And cook.
Stay home and do the laundry. I gotta go handle some business. We got some new tights on Silas. He's pandering to the crowd. He told the woman to stay home. This is interesting here, Dusty.
And as we know, Silas is a Ring of Honor Dragon Gate star.
Absolutely, the Dragon Gate Evolve promotion, if you've heard of them. Ring of Honor.
Bryan Skyline is, I thought he'd be a little more aggressive from the get-go.
Well, I would have thought both of them would be. This is a very important match for Bryan Skyline too, though. You gotta admit. I mean, a fight could go any way, and I think I just burped in Dusty's face.
Nasty.
Fact. But anyway, Skyline's one down already, so he can't afford to take chances right now, Dusty. He needs to get a win over Silas Young if he wants any hope to be
I mean, if you're gonna wrestle Silas Young, you gotta take a chance. It's that chance that might make you lose, but it's that chance that might make you win.
Let's take a look at this again, Dusty. This perturbs me a little bit. Silas Young, all the hatred he spewed for the crowd last time, and now suddenly he's coming out high-fiving. It doesn't add up to me.
Maybe he just didn't like the truckers and bikinis.
Yeah, well, those were some filthy hillbilly fans at the last event. But we won't get to that.
We like them all.
Oh no, it was a ton of fun. They were mocking him over his entrance music. They were singing along. Looks like these guys are playing to the crowd a little bit here.
Playing some mind games too, I think, here, Sheep.
Silas is definitely playing a mind game, Dusty, because he's fucking with my head right now, and I'm not even in the match. Going for a kick to the gut stomach there.
Silas caught it with no problem. He just looks like he's toying with Skyline right now.
And you gotta wonder, oh, nice thumb to the eye by Skyline. That was real smart. There you go, Dusty.
There's the aggression.
That's what I want to see. Putting the boots to him. And I was going to say, do you think that Bryan Skyline can beat Silas Young? We have not seen these guys wrestle one-on-one before, ever, anyway.
I think they both could beat each other here, to be honest with you. These are two of the best in the region, let alone the best in PWR.
It kind of seems to be the thing between these two right now is who can one-up the other, who are the best out of these two, as we see a nice snap on the neck there by Skyline. Drops the knee across the jaw, it looked like.
See, Skyline is actually impressing you right now because instead of being aggressive altogether, he's picking his battle, and when his battle's right, he's being aggressive, and then he's backing off.
Look at this now with a nice chin lock. Looks like he's got Silas in a whole lot of pain right there.
Well, you know, he seems to do this with a lot of guys. He's got that chin lock / face lock down. That's one of his potent moves.
Nice elbows by Silas to get out of that maneuver. Goes for a drop kick.
Completely misses it.
Skyline put the brakes on is what happened there. He saw it coming.
That doesn't feel good if you're Silas Young right there.
No, you want to make a connection there.
Nice neck breaker. Wow. Skyline did that to June Hotto and almost ended the match there too.
Let's take another look at this here. A game of one-upsmanship here in PWR, Dusty.
And you can definitely see Skyline using his ring exposure and his ability to know where he's at in the ring. Just put the brakes on there.
Absolutely. I mean, even with John Hotto, look at this. 2 count.
A little early, Skyline, but I guess
even with Hotto's impressive debut last week, you gotta figure that one of these two guys, nice wedgie there by Skyline.
I did notice that.
That one of these two guys is the obvious choice, the obvious two top contenders for the title right now.
Most definitely. I don't think there's any arguing that.
Look at this now. He's going for that same maneuver we saw last week. I like these out of Bryan Skyline. I like these
wear your opponent down quickly.
Submission maneuvers. And that's right. Even if you're not necessarily looking to get a victory out of it right away, this takes a whole lot of stank out of your opponent's momentum.
A lot. And it takes the breath out. It hurts his back. It takes his mobility.
Look at Silas overpowering it now. Coming back with 3 huge knuckle bombs to the face.
You know, that shows power, but that also shows a lot of flexibility for a big guy.
Skyline's rocked. He can't even walk right now. Let's take a look at this again. Look at that. Was a pure muscle out by Silas Young right there. Superior strength, I think.
Looks like he's got him dizzy. Skyline looks dizzy right now. So
Skyline might have been K'd out a little bit there, or near KO'd.
It was a smart move to go for a chokehold here.
Definitely. Now he can step back, take a little bit of a breath, pick his spot. Looks like he's gonna pick his spot on the neck.
Looks like he's gonna go for some sort of.
There it is. He slungshot him.
Right into the ring.
Slungshot, slangshot.
He slungshot him neck right into that rope. That cannot. You guys got to remember, those ropes are steel wire wrapped in a little bit of tape. That's it.
And you got to think, if you're not a professional wrestler, Silas obviously has a stronger neck than most people, but that could snap somebody's neck.
Definitely.
Nice maneuver there by Skyline, going for another submission and elbow into the ribs there, right into the side. As you can see down in the bottom corner.
Yeah, he's got that whole side stretched out, and he put that elbow right to the bottom rib of the rib cage on the side. You know that's a soft spot.
That comes from that training from Dan the Beast Severn, that mixed
training.
martial arts background of Severn.
Is that ninja training? There's those pressure points.
Severn, that's exactly it. Severn teaches his guys how to wear an opponent down, how to break them. Big into the submission. Nice smash of the face onto that turnbuckle.
That's another thing I'll say about our awesome ringers. We keep our ring hard. There is not much padding in those.
No, actually, we pack it with screws and bolts, just so it's extra ouchy when you hit it. Slingshot off the ropes.
Big clothesline.
Skyline back up again. Huge drop kick by Silas. He nailed it that time.
I'll tell you right now, folks, you get up that many times in a row and try to get your momentum and keep getting
nice
knocked
kick to the gut by Skyline. Oh, we've seen that maneuver. Nice backbreaker, then to a clothesline.
This is not good for Skyline.
Let's take a look at this again. And Dusty, I actually asked after we seen this at the last event, I asked Silas Young what he called that maneuver, that combination, backbreaker, clothesline. He says it's a backbreaker clothesline. Real men don't make up names for moves.
Real men don't make names. That's the first t-shirt for Silas Young.
Look at that, a 2 count. Oh, the referee a little jumpy on the... Look at this now. A little controversy maybe? What was that?
It's time for these replacement refs.
Just a 2 count.
You know, as you know, we are somewhat unofficially incorporated with the NFL replacement refs.
Next week, win, lose, or draw, Silas Young versus John Hotto, as we see the crowd getting amped up behind this one. And there you see that same maneuver, almost like an F5, I would say.
It's going for the pin.
Ooh. 2 count only. Silas Young, the last real man in professional wrestling, being taken down by Bryan Skyline, unbeatable.
Those are his own words, but I'm sure many won't argue.
Well, I'll bet you Bryan Skyline would argue with him right now.
I think I would agree with you there. Skyline.
I wonder what Val would have to say about that, but that might be a whole nother conversation there.
Yeah, I think I'll stay out of that one for tonight.
Both these men slow to get to their feet. Look at this now. Skyline rushes in over the top.
But he catches himself.
Hangs on. Going over. He's gonna roll up. Nice pitting. No. Silas hooking the leg, holding the ropes. Look at that. He snuck out a victory.
The ref did not see he was holding the ropes, and that was a very tactical win.
And the crowd is solidly behind him.
Still nobody likes Bryan Skyline.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is pretty much that Skyline is that unlike, but look at the look on Skyline. He doesn't, that's 2-0, he's out, Dusty. That's the big story here.
And you know, he got his name unbeatable for not losing.
That's 3 losses in a row now, counting the championship match with TW3 at the last event.
You're right, that's quite the losing streak for the unbeatable.
Bryan Skyline is in a definite funk, and I'm telling you, Dusty, it all started when Silas Young came back into the picture.
I had a
Silas Young is a thorn in Bryan Skyline's side. He is
ever since we started this, in Bark River they started having a little bit of drama. Here they have drama. It's been Silas Young in that thorn in that side of the unbeatable Skyline.
Something has to give in this story, Dusty. Bryan Skyline.
Maybe they'll kiss and make up, shoot.
I highly doubt it. You gotta assume, Dusty, that Bryan Skyline has, before he can get back on his winning ways, he has to deal with Silas Young one way or another.
He has to.
He has to.
He has to whoop him like some whoopery.
Or else the whole show will go to hell.
Hell.
Bryan Skyline.
What a match. Bryan Skyline taking over.
We'll see you next week. Silas Young versus John Hotto.